So this week, what I thought would be helpful is to let you know what's happening in the market and what are we seeing. I think right now, there's a lot of uncertainty with what's happening with the Fed holding rates firm, all kinds of things going on and news coming in from different places as to what we can expect. But what's really happening, boots on the ground here in Phoenix in real estate, and that's what I'm here to give you. Now, when I think about what's happening, we think about it as supply and demand, right? And in those terms is how I'll give you a quick update this week. As we've seen from a seller's side of things, from an owner's perspective, you're going to see right now that the market, when it comes to the inventory that we have on the market, actually took a little bit of a dip this week, which over the last 4 weeks is better than we've seen pretty much all year. This is the first time, if you look at those stats that we have on our website, you'll see that this is the first time this year that we've seen a little bit of a dip, albeit small. At least it's a little bit of a dip in the inventory. That's a good sign. That is signs of something hopefully better. The bad news, it comes from the demand side of things. And be ready for this. So check this out. Demand is lower, like the amount of houses that went under contract in the last week was lower than it's been at any other time since 2000, except for the terrible years of 2007 and 2008. I was in those markets, I remember. I don't remember them being that bad, but again, it's again one of these things that if demand is that low and inventory is high, at least we start seeing that inventory is starting to dip even just the littlest bit. Hopefully that's a trend of things to come. And what the most educated in this space right now at trending and looking at things are expecting that the next couple of months for real estate here in Phoenix might be a little tougher. And that's just based on those two facts. That inventory is still high, albeit decreasing a little bit, and demand is very, very, very low. From our side of things, on the sales side, we are seeing it. I mean, anything that was put under contract here within the last few months is now off market and sold. However, anything that's been there for the last few weeks is still sitting. Only one under contract of 6. So that's something, whereas everything else is off the market. I hope this information is helpful. We're behind the scenes, what we're working on now, we've got some initiatives right now to really dig into the Valley Handy side of things, because the pressure that we're seeing from getting work done on properties is coming. It hasn't necessarily hit us as much, but we got to get ahead of that market. That is something we can control, and we're working actively behind the scenes to keep that pressure down so that it doesn't become the reason why people have to start selling their properties because they can't, the cost of doing the rehab is too much. These are things that we're trying to stay ahead of. Also, we're working behind the scenes. I mean, we've got more, we're bringing in order to really make the processes better, we're tightening up our communications, which I hope you're seeing on your end. But I know that you'll start seeing here in the next couple of months, even more so. Just consistency in our messaging, consistency in our offerings, and when you're working with your property manager, really understanding and getting to know your property manager and them knowing you. We're looking forward to it. We really want to keep this service better than we have it now, right? Consistently working towards making the service better. But I think those, again, are things that we can control in this market. And we're excited for what's to come. The outlook on Phoenix market is very, very strong over the next few years based on the amount of growth, the amount of job opportunities and manufacturing and industry that's coming here. It's just right now this small little blip is something to pay attention to if it's going to affect you right now. Otherwise, again, if you're not in the market where you have to sell right now, that's something to consider. Awesome. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a great weekend, and I look forward to connecting with you again next week. See ya.